Hey guys, so we actually have some news and info in the world of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and that includes the fact that we actually have a new official update for the game coming soon, and we might have a new DLC trailer coming Monday. Let's go into the specifics of this, shall we? So obviously, there was an update apparently on their Twitter page at 4 o'clock a.m., kind of advertising something. So apparently this means that the website actually officially updated. I'm not going to read this in Japanese, so let's go over to this just to see what it says on the actual website. Information. Announcement of the introduction of a season system for ranked matches. Starting in early July, online ranked matches will be available. We are planning to introduce a seasonal system with set periods. The current ranked match will end at 6:59 JST on June 24th. The title will be based on the final rank at the end of the period. It will be awarded as a Season 0 ranked match reward. Also, from now on, at the start of the new season, players will be ranked according to their rank from the previous system. You will be demoted to a certain rank and will start from the designated rank. Please continue to aim high and aim for a high rank until the end of the period. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been going in depth in terms of the online play because I just don't see the motivational point. But here's my thing when it comes to something like this. If they offer an incentive to do this, or if they offer certain things or differences compared to what it's been like, last year, late last year, then fine. But announcement of the introduction of a new system for ranked matches, it's okay, but we could have gotten more, man. We could have just continued gotten more. Definitely feels like we're in that thing where, okay, we have an online match. Okay, whatever. That's my opinion, because I think that they should have focused on the actual single player and more DLCs of this. And I know there are some idiot glazers who are probably gonna cry about, oh, I'm bashing the game, and I don't really give a fuck at this point. Let's be real here. I really don't care about their opinions, other than to maybe combat it on my free time once in a while. But yeah, this is it. And speaking of things that we needed, there was a post made by Slow Plays to which he kind of showed off that the new Gekishin Squadra game, a free-to-play game, has many cool outfits that they are cooking. To which he says, Sparking Zero fight back. Basically, in terms of, hey, Sparking Zero, get these costumes. So I'm right off the bat, I think a lot of the really big costume that really kind of like stands up to me is the one on the left where it has Goku in that black G. It almost reminds me of how he looked in Super Dragon Ball Heroes, but I might be getting it inaccurate because I don't know if I can't remember if they're the exact same thing. I just know that the black shirt reminds me of that, and of course Trunks' outfit. But I mean, in general, this kind of shows that even a mobile game, free-to-play game like this, they put in effort into their costumes. And on the Sparking Zero side, we're forced to hear, but it's not, it is not a live service game. So I don't want you complaining about that. Oh no, we don't have costumes. Oh, that's because they didn't focus on it. And it's that stupidity mindset that I have to deal with constantly that, I don't know. Eventually, after 12 freaking years, it definitely, all the amount of loops and just seeing the same thing, it can get draining to me after a while, physically and mentally. So I don't know. That's why I don't even like talking to half of people in general. I'm not talking about slow plays. I'm talking about just in general when it comes to creators or even the fan base outside of my base. Slow plays is cool, I feel, but everyone else, it's like they get into the defenders route in terms of we need to defend every single thing about the game, and if you criticize this, then you're evil. And that's the type of thing I dealt with this game and Xenoverse 2, and it's annoying because you can have an opinion and you can feel that a game isn't bad, but you can also, challenge it and express your flaws. And there's a bit of, I don't know, it's like I'm seeing the same thing every freaking time everywhere I look, it's the same thing. The same thing I dealt with Xenoverse 2 is the same thing I'm dealing with this game, where It's like everyone just thinks that there's some messiah in terms of like, oh, well, I'm going to change the community or I'm going to say this. And then all of a sudden, they phase away and rinse and repeat. Maybe it's just an age thing. I don't know. But let's kind of go into the big thing that I'm going to be talking about. And it deals with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC3. Now, that is a DLC that I'm actually kind of mildly excited for. I say mildly because they haven't done anything to promote their DLCs very well. But I actually am hopeful that we should, keyword, should hopefully, this is not complete certainty, but we should hopefully get a new trailer for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC2, or at least an announcement trailer. And the reason why I'm saying this is because recently Bandai Namco has been promoting Dragon Ball Sparking Zero back on their Twitter page. The first one was in June 3rd, to which they said Precision go full force with Vegeta Mini from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Daima Pack 1. Now this kind of came out of the blue because it's like they pretty much, let's be real here, the company isn't stupid. Even if some people may feel like the company isn't dumb. You know what? They have to be doing this for a reason. So the first time it was June 3rd. And I think following after that, they've been posting slow but sure. They've been posting like mini trailers or at least attacks of what the characters do. So the other one was Glorio. And the next one was Super Saiyan Mini Goku. And then this is Majin Ku. Now, they haven't been posting all of the individual forms like Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Base Vegeta, so I don't know if they're going to do that, but let's assume that they don't do that. That would mean that today we should be getting Pansy. After Pansy's attack gets revealed today, I think that will be the baseline in terms of what will happen from now on. So again, assuming that they don't show any more base form attacks of Vegeta or Super Saiyan Mini Vegeta, then that would mean that we could see the trailer for DLC 3 Monday, to which they could announce Super Saiyan 4 Adult Daima Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and maybe the Tamagamis, or at least it could be a full big trailer, or it could be a teaser trailer. Hard to really say, especially depending on how they do things. But obviously the reason I say this is because, funny enough, back before the DLC2's trailer came out, they did a thing where they started slowly showing off the Gammas and Gohan, Gamma 2, Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, and then eventually Beast Gohan. And then the day after, the business day after, I remember that's when they showed off the announcement trailer. Now, the worst thing in the world would be if they decided to say, hey, you know what, we're showing off the announcement trailer on Monday, and then the DLC comes out this week, which would be so stupid of a decision because there's no prep time. They did little to no advertisement. They just shadow drop the trailer. And that's a kind of like a thing that they've been doing recently. And it's very frustrating because I have to think like, why wouldn't you just promote it slowly, show off screens, just do things slow instead of saying, okay, well, let's just show it off here and yep, we'll wash our hands with this. Because that's kind of what they did with DLC 2. It was, we show off the trailer and then you get to play the game later on, which I swear, I detest the idea of calling myself a content creator. So I'll just say video publisher. Even as a video publisher or whatever, or a video uploader, it's just so annoying. But yeah, we should hopefully be getting a trailer for DLC 3, hopefully sometime next week, preferably Monday in my viewpoint, if they post the Pansy gameplay or whatever today. If they don't, then I don't know. I really don't know.